All right, boys and girls, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Freedom Steel. Todd Vandermeide, former NA lobbyist and all around Illinois gun guy, Second Amendment advocate, and expert on the gun stuff here. So, this is a quick update on House Bill 5855. The editorial boards have started to kick in full swing. We know that there is going to be a hearing on the 12th in Chicago. This hearing, there's going to be three of them in total. First hearing is coming up on the 12th. It is going to be victims of gun violence. They are more than likely going to stack this with people from the Highland Park shooting and then all of the things that happened in and around Chicago. So I think it's going to be much of the same of what we typically see, that we've seen in the past. The only difference is Highland Park. There's going to be a second hearing that sounds like it's not going to be in Chicago, but it's supposed to be at a community center, church type situation where they're going to bring in community groups and groups like that support the ban and what they're trying to do in this bill and give them a chance to speak. And then there'll be a third hearing that will deal with the other groups, the gun control groups and the pro-gun side, who are, for and opposed to the bill. So we will be the pro-gun side, the RKBA side will be the last of any panels, which I would wager to say they will be doing everything they can to cut our time short. So that's what we know. We know that they are trying to rev up this and put it into lame duck session. We know that they have posted the lame duck session to be on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 10th of January. So they've got 4 days in a row. If they use all four, they have the 10th as a cleanup day possible. It depends on how much stuff they're going to throw into the mix and what they're going to pile on that they deem essential and trying to get done during the lame duck session. They have filed the language to put it in a bill. If they did it, they would need 6 days all told to do it as a brand new bill. So my bet is they are going to, they've posted the bill so they can say there's language. They filed it. What they're going to do is they're going to have subject matter hearings on this bill. So it's not a generic subject matter. It's a subject matter hearing on the bill. They will then find a vehicle bill, more than likely a Senate bill that has already passed the Senate that they can gut and replace and strip out on. And as they do that, they will then sit there and move that bill to third reading in the House if it hasn't already been there. The Illinois Constitution requires reading on 3 separate days. Typically, those are delineated on the calendar by first reading, second reading, third reading. And so they will find a bill. In worst case scenario, they'll have something they put out on second reading, and they have that day, and then it's been read a second time, and then they move it to third. They're ready to go. They will move the bill back to second reading, amend the language that they want in there, and then there could be possible amendments. There could be changes. They may get a lot of blowback on this part of the bill or that part of the bill, and they may tweak it. They pass it with 60 votes. It goes to the Senate. The Senate then takes up a concurrence motion, most likely a committee hearing. Comes out of the concurrence motion, comes out of the committee, it goes straight to the floor. They vote on it on the floor, up or down, it passes, it doesn't. If it passes, then it goes to the governor, and then we wait for them to transmit the bill. The originating chamber has 30 days to transmit the bill. Understand that you're going to, at the 10th you are going to be right on the cusp of having just had new constitutional officers sworn in, and then on the 11th, the new General Assembly is sworn in. So there's a lot of shuffling and pro forma stuff that's going on at the legislature. I don't think they're going to transmit this bill within 24 hours. I don't think. I think they will be moving on this bill. If it passes in lame duck, I believe they will be acting on it before the 31st of January. Just how long? I would have to go back and look at the gun dealer stuff and see how long it took J.B. Pritzker to sign that when he came in. One of the other things, there are some people who've reached out to me who have asked, is this a fetcher bill? Is this designed to fetch people to come in and force them into a negotiating posture? I don't believe so. I think they've thrown down the gauntlet as to what they think they can pass. That's what they want. That's probably not all they want, but they think they can get to this point. When they add 5 more anti-gun reps in the new General Assembly, they certainly can get there, but they think they can do this now. Some people have asked me, do you think they'll, do a bait and switch, that this is out there, everybody's getting all ginned up, and with that, they will turn around and then pull a fast one at the end of the day, talk about a super numero FOID card that, you have to do all these crazy hoops if you want to keep your so-called semi-autos, whatever. I don't think so. I think they're feeling their oats. I think after the election, this is what they want, and that's it. That's what I think you get. So as we get more information, I've been asked about witness slips. Feel free, pile on the witness slips. Let them know that it's a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 mode, that people that are paying attention to this are saying no. It doesn't hurt to fill out witness slips. You'll have to probably fill one out for each of the 3 hearings they're going to do. It's all, it's good to let them know. Call your state rep, call your state senator, and let them know that you're opposed to this legislation. I will tell you that all the groups I'm talking to, everybody has agreed that we're not going to pick this bill apart. Like I said before, we are not going to pick this thing apart. We're going to sit here and we're going to oppose it. We're not going to negotiate on it. We're not going to teach them how to build a better mousetrap. That ain't happening. It's pass what you think you can, and then we will go to court. And we're going to roll up our sleeves. Looks like we've got local counsel teed up for some stuff here. Some good guys. And I'm going to put links below. So there's 3 groups you can help out with. You've got the FFL Illinois, the dealers group, who's spearheading a bunch of this. They're largely impacted by this, as are you or your customers. We've got Aurora Sportsmen's Club. They're looking at helping out on all this. And you got the Second Amendment Law Center, Chuck Michelle's group, who's fighting the Duncan case and all that, and who is committed that Illinois funds raised for our efforts will be used to back up and buttress what's going on here in Illinois and help us in Illinois litigation. So links are going to be below for the 3 places that you can turn around and donate to. I encourage everybody to do that. So with that, as always, please like, subscribe, share the link for this video around wherever you can. More hits helps us out, gets us to that magic number. We're approaching 1,000 subscribers, so please, we appreciate all of you. If you like this, let me know. Got questions, drop them below. And with that, more information when it comes out, but frag out.